I'm Valérie Ulric. I'm from Martinique, was born there, and I'm in charge for the promotion and marketing here in Canada.
Valérie, tell us about Martinique's reasons for resuscitating the Montreal office.
Well, first of all, we've been in Montreal for about 20 years, so it's not like we're just arriving there and starting something new. But in some ways, yes, because the market has grown a lot, and now we need to readjust our strategy. We are in Quebec with the French Canadians who used to come a lot to Martinique, so they knew about our destination a long time ago. So the necessity is right now to tell them that we're there, we're still on the map. And also, we're welcoming the rest of the Canadian. We're open to something fresh, something Caribbean, something colorful, and something different from the other islands in the Caribbean.
Why historically have Canadians wanted to go to Martinique?
Well, first of all, like I said before, we're French, so when they come to Martinique, they do speak French to the population. They don't have any problem of communications. And the link of, Quebec, between Quebec and Canada and France, sorry, is obvious, you know. And of course, we are a very open population, so everybody has always been welcome to Martinique for years. So that was a great destination for everybody.
Has most of the traffic from Montreal and Quebec been during the winter time?
Of course, you know, I don't know if you know, actually, the winter is very long here and could be very terrible. So, of course, people are trying to get away from the winter here.
You know of Delta's new flight from Atlanta to Martinique. Do you think that this can play a positive role in attracting Canadians to go to Martinique?
Definitely, definitely, and I applaud that. Thank you very much for opening, this link. It has started, actually. This flight you're talking about have started in December 15th, 2006, and from that date to July 2007, we already noticed that 6% of Canadians were taking actually that flight to go to Martinique. And they would come from Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal. So I'm placing already Atlanta as the heart of North America for us, you know, for our destination, which is great.
With so many other tourist programs competing with Martinique, what is it that Martinique offers that's special?
I don't know if they're really competing with us because they're targeting the mass population. We're not. We are a very special destination for a very special population. And we want people who really want to go to Martinique to visit that precious island, to enjoy the island. We don't do a lot of all-inclusive, but to go to Martinique, we don't need that all-inclusive. Actually, you need all the contrary. You're free when you're in Martinique. There is no security problem, so you're free to go wherever you want to go, at what time you want to go, you know, take a midnight bath, you know, in the Caribbean Sea. It's not a problem. So why would you need all-inclusive? Why would you need to eat the same meal every day, you know? The gastronomy is absolutely fantastic, very rich, very colorful, so is the population. So it's another destination, even though we're in the Caribbean. There's nothing to compare with Martinique in the Caribbean.
Are there some travelers that you're trying to attract specifically?
We're targeting North America. We're targeting everybody, and we're working a lot with the other office that we have in New York. A great office, very dynamic already, you noticed. And so, like I said, no, we're targeting from one ocean to the other one.
And you also are opening an office in San Juan?
Well, there's already an arm going there. Right. The New York office has already somebody taking care of that office, and we are actually looking at Brazil.
And you have the infrastructure to greet these people when they come?
Of course, yes, we do. I'm very careful about that too, because like I said, we're not a mass population don't know how to
Well,
say
no, don't worry about it. Is there a, has there been over the years a Martinique diaspora, where you have Martinicans that have traveled to the United States, to Canada, to Mexico, that also are rediscovering their roots?
In general, you know, when you're from an island, you have to go beyond the sea to visit, and Martinique, especially population, is used to that. You know, we are a French department overseas, so anything we would have to do, even for education after, you know, high school, most of us would go to France, to Europe, you know, so we're used to traveling. We used to take the boat, you know, there's a tradition of traveling with, you know, Martinique. So of course everybody in Martinique has relatives in Europe, but also in North America, definitely. So we're used to go around, we've been around a lot. And so that makes us more open-minded and make us welcoming people from and attracting people from all over the world. Because what would you do when you go visit all these countries? You give you know, your addresses and say, you know, whatever, come by, you know, I'll welcome you. My home is your place.
Are there any special festivals during the year that
all
you
year
should
long,
be aware of?
all year long. You know, for example, Montreal would be open to festivals only during 2 or 3 months during the summer. Martinique, it's all year long, 365 days. You'll have jazz festivals, you have traditional festivals, you have, you know, the yawl tour of Martinique, which is these small boats that we have typical from Martinique, which is taking already a whole week in August. But it's not only during summer, there's always something going on in Martinique.
Maybe the Delta connection. What could Atlanta do?
Oh, okay. Can Atlanta do anything more to encourage Martinique as a destination?
I hope we can work on something more than what we have right now. For example, arrange to have a better connection for the Canadians and for the people from the States to go to Martinique. Maybe if the volume of people traveling is going up, then we can add another flight. Maybe arrange a flight especially made for Canadians. You know, having Delta is a whole world travel, you know, so why not encourage something like a 1 week flight that would pick up people from Canada and go through Atlanta, maybe. I'm just guessing. Something nice that could be arranged. That will help us a lot, for sure. And I'm sure there's an opening there, so there's definitely something we can talk about in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's great.